Man, that food was good, man. Best part of the vacation is the food. You know, it don't matter if you're on South Beach or on South Beach. Fuck that. That should be like $100 a steak. That should be annoying as fuck. You be ready to come back to Ohio or something. But never mind all the chit chat. A lot of y'all thought online would make it easier for you to date and shit. And a reason why you thought this is because you figure, well, I can just go to a woman's inbox, right? I could just go to a woman's inbox and, you know, just get lucky somehow. Or a female thought, well, all these men are going to come to my inbox, so it's got to be easier. And surely I could find a man this way. But what y'all didn't understand is the competition that you're up against when it comes to online dating makes it almost impossible. And here's why. Because we can go from the woman's aspect for a second. For one, just like it's easy for them to hop in your inbox, they can hop in the next woman's inbox. That's number one. Versus you guys out and they actually see you and run into you somehow. That's number one. Number two, everybody can wear filters. So now everybody can look better than what they look, or maybe they can look just as good as you, but in reality they might not, but online they do. That makes the competition harder. It makes it harder. Just like a man online, he can fake how much money he got. He can fake how good of a dad he is. He can fake how tall he is. He can fake how much he's packing or not. He can do all these things. But in reality, offline, he has to work. He can't. He has to work. He can fake it still offline. Don't get me wrong. Men been faking shit before Facebook. But the competition that you're up against. See, if everybody knows everybody around the town, right? Let's just say everybody knows everybody around the town or something. They gonna know that this guy is the one with the money. This guy is full of shit. This guy is this. This guy is that. This guy is a pencil dick. This guy ain't whatever. You know what I mean? They're gonna know because you can't fake it offline, but online you can. And then and when it comes to competition, people are gonna look at what they see. They can't really dissect down who you are, so they're gonna go off of what they see. And unfortunately, online, every man can look like he's doing something in life. So that makes every man competition. But in reality, outside of it, it don't work that way. They actually have to be that. And the same thing with the females. Offline, every woman can't wear filters and shit. So this shit, online dating shit, I never participated in it, and I don't think y'all should. I think y'all should let life bring you people outside, because online you're in competition with a whole bunch of people who have basically dressed themselves up to be this perfect person. But they can't do that in reality because people know them. And if they do it, they can only do it for a certain amount of time. So yeah, somebody can slide in your DM easier than you running into somebody at the store. Or you can slide into somebody's DM easier than running into a woman at the store. But the online competition has made it almost impossible. And you don't even have to be dating online. Just they could feel like they know somebody online, right? I know somebody online, and he just seems like he's better than this guy, or this girl seems better than this girl, because you see the shit online. And another thing, this is why a lot of the females think that if he ain't got a boat and a yacht and shit, I ain't fucking with him. They forgot that that's like a 0.something% population of men who have these things, right? But since they see other women online with it, now I don't want to settle for anything less than that. You know what I mean? Or men online, my girlfriend gotta look like a Barbie, because every time I get online, I see all these filters and all these women look like Barbies. So now my girlfriend gotta be a Barbie. It's a serious problem, man. And if you don't see it, you're going to fall for it, man. You're not going to understand what you're up against. You're just simply not, man. These people can fake until they dead online. You know, that's why a lot of men right now ain't really who they should be in life, because they can get it off online and it still allows them to get women. So why become this great man in real life when I could just fake it online? And they be getting girlfriends and shit that way, all kind of shit. The girl ain't gonna come out and say, man, the guy that I actually picked is a lame liar. I should have never picked him from online. She ain't gonna come out and say that. It's already too late. She already done dealt with the guy. She's attached to the guy, etc. But trust me, there's women out there with boyfriends and shit that thought he was something else because of online bullshit ass dating. Same thing with a lot of these guys, man. You can't fake this shit offline, dog. Offline, everybody can't act like they doing this or that. Like Jay said, damn, where the fuck is the Hummer at or whatever. You can't fake all that shit offline, man. Online, you can do whatever. Everybody a millionaire online. Everybody handsome online. Everybody got the, you know, this and that online. They the best dads ever, all this shit. That's why you shouldn't date online. That's why, because everybody's giving you an illusion. At least offline, they could try to fake it. That's woman or man, but you're gonna be able to feel that shit out and dissect that shit down way more than online. You just can't tell online. There's just really no way. I'm not saying everybody online lying, but it's gonna be so hard. And the competition wise, it makes everybody seem like they're all on the same level. Basically, it makes everybody seem like they're all on the same level. So how can you compete against something when everybody's on the same level as you? You might win, you might get chosen or whatever, but it makes it way harder. That goes for the women too. Primarily the women. You be like, you look good, but guess what? All the other women look good online now too, because they can make themselves look good with filters or whatever, or just by being a good person, they can make themselves look good. She can make herself look like she's a businesswoman, all kind of shit, right? So it makes it harder. That's why you be wondering, like, how the hell am I this great, fine woman, but nobody chooses me online or whatever? Well, I just told you why. Because those other women that ain't on your level can appear like they're on your level online, or they could just show their body and shit like that. There's just so much more you can do online, you know, that can make yourself more appealing. And that's why a lot of men, I feel like, are very comfortable online, because this is where they can be the so-called him at. They can't do it in real life, so let me hop online. You know what I mean? Then that's the only way I can be him in real life. You know, that's what they do. And it works. Because how's a woman going to know that he's not really him? She's not, until she really finds out. How's a man going to really know if a woman's not her? He not. Why y'all think it's called catfish, man? All I'm telling y'all is I wouldn't date online, man. I just wouldn't. Unless you know the person, but that ain't dating online for real. Like, dating online is people you don't know, and you're trying to compete with people who appear to be on your level, and they might not be. Maybe they could be above your level. I'm not saying they're not. But what I'm saying is everybody appears to be on the same level, so therefore, how you going to compete with that? You can't. You can't. It's too many. It's too many, everybody. But in real life, everybody not the same. Everybody not on the same level. You can compete with that because you're really this or that, and they might not be this or that. That don't mean the woman's still gonna pick you or the dude's still gonna pick you, but it gives you a way better chance of competing when it comes to dating. You can't compete with online when everybody else and everybody and their mama appear to be winning in life. The whole point of competing is you putting yourself in a position to stand out from other women or men. But you can't stand out online. It's damn near impossible. It's damn near impossible. So yeah, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Y'all have fun with that shit. You know, I just hit my brain and I just felt like I had to share that with y'all, man. The online competing and shit, you're struggling more than likely because everybody online appears the same. Everybody appears like they some special person. And I ain't trying to knock on shit on nobody. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. If you want to date and you want to be respected for who you are and where you earned your spot in your league that you earned your place to be in, then do it offline. Because that's the only way that men and women can't fake who they are. They can, but they can't, because eventually it'll get sniffed out. But they can fake online forever. Even if they get sniffed out by this woman or man, they'll just go to more and more and more. They still competition. See, it's like, you know, when somebody's competition or she ain't competition, like boxing or something. Like boxing or some shit. Online, a lot of these people you would knock the fuck out in one round. But since it's online, these people are competition that shouldn't even be in your, they shouldn't even be mentioned in the same sentence as you. But they are when it comes to dating, because the online gives them the ability to filter that shit. And I ain't just talking about a woman or, no, I'm talking about the whole thing. The whole thing. They can filter their whole life and who they are as a person, which makes them compatible with you, even though they probably shouldn't even be mentioned in the same sentence as you. You know what I mean? You got to understand this. And I'm saying this not to shit on them, because they going to do what they do. But I'm saying this so you'll understand how much more harder it actually is to date online. Everybody, let's just say you up here, everybody else is down here. Everybody, let's just say you up here and 100 men or women are down, they not on your level. But online, all those 100 people can appear to be on your level now. So not only are you competing with people who are on your level outside in reality, and people who are above your level, now you're dealing with people who ain't even on your level. You earned a level to be higher than them, but online you're not going to be higher than them. You're not going to appear that way, because they're going to appear like they're just the same as you. That makes sense. So online, you not only are you competing with people on your level or above your level, I mean offline, my bad. Offline. No, online. Offline, you're only competing with people on your level or above your level for the most part. The only other ones is the ones that's faking it like they on your level until they get exposed, right? But online, you're competing with people on your level, people above your level, and all the people beneath your level that you worked so hard to create a distance from, to be on a higher level than them. That's why it's so much harder. It goes back to square. It doesn't. It's the same thing for a female too. It's the same thing for a female too. It does not matter. You know what I mean? And we ain't even gotta talk levels. We could just talk the simple fact of, you know, oh shit, look at that guy and that girl. That girl's on a yacht with a guy. Oh, hell no, I ain't selling for no guy that ain't got no yacht now. This is what they thinking now. Or look at all these model-looking women online. Maybe they, no offense, but maybe they filter themselves up or something. Now every man thinks that every woman has to be this model or he don't want the woman. It's just a serious-ass problem, and I hope y'all understand this shit, man, so y'all don't fall victim to this shit, man. Remember, knowledge is power, man, and once the truth sets you free. That's the whole point of why I make all these videos, so you don't get bonded up trying to win online dating when you can't really win it. You can't. You might get lucky and they might see through all the bullshit and say, yeah, I'll choose him or whatever. But the odds is way more greater that it's not going to happen, because now you're competing with people that ain't even on your level. And I just want y'all to be set free from this shit. Your best bet is to meet people in real life, man. That's your best bet. That is your best bet, man, because people cannot really fake the bullshit that they be faking online, bro. If you look at me and then you look at a lot of other people, you're going to assume we all on the same level. We all winning. We all got stocks and bonds and this and that. It's bullshit offline. When offline, it's a whole different ballgame. It's not the truth, man. But that doesn't matter, because you're not going to see that, because online gives people the gift. And well, I ain't going to call it a gift. It's really a curse, because you're really not self-improving. You're just acting like you are. And online allows you to get benefits from self-improving, even though you're not self-improving, so therefore you won't self-improve. Does that make sense? Online, a male bum can get a lot of sex from females because he can fake like he's this dude, right? So why the fuck would he self-improve? He's just going to hop online and transform that way into a solid, high-value man instead of doing it in reality. He don't have to. Same thing with the females. She don't have to transform into this great woman in reality, because she can just hop online and appear that way and get chosen by a lot of men. Why the fuck would she become a great woman in reality when she don't have to? It don't make sense. It's a curse. But as long as you know what you're up against, you'll stop trying to compete against it. You will stop trying to compete against it because you know it's a lost cause. Your best bet is to meet people offline, man, so they can see who you are, they can feel your energy and all that. A lot of people might think that you're not attractive of a person, like how you talk or something online, but if they meet you in reality and feel your energy, it's a whole different thing. And then they could think that you are this great person until they feel your energy offline and realize you're not. So offline is where it's at. That's where you want to date. You do not want to date online. You want to date offline. You want to date offline, man. I know you want people outside your city and this and that and all that bullshit, man, but whatever y'all do, man. Me personally, I don't feel like I gotta go anywhere to find somebody. Like there's no good woman in the areas you live. That's just dumb. Or there's no good men in the areas you live. Yes, there is. Online got y'all thinking that shit, man. Online got y'all thinking that because online got y'all thinking everybody on the same level, and they not. They just simply not, man. They can get away with it online, but in reality, they not on the same level, man. And that's the beauty of offline. You know, you offline, you get put in a position that you earned. Online, you killing these motherfuckers, but they more popular than you or some shit. So now they more special than you, and all this shit's all fake, man. Trust me. And I just thought about it. It just really hit me like, damn, you know what? I knew people could be what they want online, but I never looked at it in the light of, damn, that means that everybody is on an even playing field, even though they really not in the same league. Like, that means everybody in the same league, even though they not. Like, you could have a motherfucker owning yachts and shit, and then you could have a bum online somehow making it appear that he owns yachts and shit. So he didn't catapult it up to this, as long as he could fake it. I didn't show y'all a video earlier of where that woman was pissed off about that dude, and she thought he had more than what he had. You know what I mean? That's just one incident. That happens on a regular basis, man. Motherfucker ain't gotta earn to have a yacht as long as he dating online. That's the best way to put it. He don't have to earn a yacht to date online like he owns yachts. Stand next to this Bugatti, take the picture. You know what I mean? Stand next to this Bugatti real quick, take the picture. Or look at my new ride, my 2025, but you paying payments. And I'm not knocking. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just saying, man. Y'all gotta be careful with that online shit. I'm just telling y'all. You gotta be super careful with it. If you don't, hey, can't say I didn't warn you, man. You can't say I didn't warn you. I'm just keeping it real. Don't care if you say it's hating or whatever the case may be. Say what you want. But I feel like my life is in a position I don't have to hate. So you can take it however you want. And a lot of men don't like when I expose shit like this. A lot of females don't like when I expose shit like this. Because they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to put in the work to be great. They just want to appear to be great when they log in online and have everybody pat their back and like, yeah, you the greatest ever and all this shit. Knowing damn well they ain't earned shit. You know, it's hard out here to become great in real life. You got to put in time. You know, it takes effort, time, energy, blood, sweat, tears. You know, but unfortunately online has given these people the privilege to be in your position that you earned and appear like they are on your level and shit. It's cool though, because the real's going to recognize real and the fake will be exposed eventually. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a real woman or man, you're going to the real women and men are going to recognize it. And they're going to recognize the fake shit. It might take a little bit because online is fucking up everything, but they will recognize it. So that's the good thing. Just stay real and you're going to attract real. All that fake shit, let them fake it. And eventually, one day, they're going to be too old to fake it. It ain't going to work no more. You know what I mean? At some point, it's not going to work no more. Right? And they're going to have to look back and see what they did with their life. And it's going to be absolutely nothing but just lying to people and faking and shit like they some great woman or man. And they got to deal with that. You know, don't let that be you, though. You really become this great woman or man. You know what I'm saying? You got to, man. Ain't no better feeling than really being that dude or really being that girl. Not I gotta go on Facebook and log in and act like I'm somebody I'm not every day. You can't. How you look yourself in the mirror? I don't know. I don't know how they do it. But you know what I'm saying? I know it's great when you really, really doing shit out here. That's how you want to be. You want to be a real motherfucker, man. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it, man. You know what I mean? Not the I'm balling. I got all this money, but then damn, why you in my inbox asking for 200 to borrow 200? You know, the same motherfuckers that call you this and that, and the same motherfuckers that say I'm the boss, I'm this, I'm that, be the same people needing to borrow money and all kind of shit. It don't make no sense, man. This is what happens when you fake this shit, man. That's what happens. That's what happens. Don't be them, man. Please don't be them. This video's for the people who really want to be somebody in life, and people who really want to find somebody real in life. I'm not saying you can't find them online. I'm just saying that it's going to make it so much harder. It's going to make it so much harder for somebody to recognize that you are the real deal as a woman or man. Because everybody look like they the real deal. Because online gives them that ability to do it. That's all I'm saying. So be super careful if you go and date online. But I suggest you meet people in real life. Maybe you could meet somebody online, but then that's it. Don't just immediately try to meet them in real life. If you do meet somebody online, immediately try to meet them in real life. But the problem is, most people are not even going to pick what's good for them from online because everybody appears like they're good. That's the whole point of this video. Most people are going to fumble and pick the wrong person because online makes everybody appear like the right person. You get it? I hope y'all learned something, man. I'm done. Catch you on the next one.